What's up, everybody? Welcome to awesome, right? I don't know.
That's perfect.
Okay, let's try it again.
Yeah.
3, 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the CR. We are here all together.
I know, right? For the first time.
Yeah,
And then long.
breaking bread together in one room.
Drinking beers together.
I am not kingcrux. That's kingcrux.
What up, kingcrux? Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. That's what's up. And over here, usually in the other part of
The California.
Incognesto. You can follow me on Twitter at incognesto. And on Twitch. What the fuck am I?
Where am I?
It's been
Where
a
am I?
while.
It's been
Yeah.
a while.
And then we have a special guest here. This is Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim. You can follow me on Instagram at Rabb8bit. That's Rabb8bit. You can also follow me on Twitch under Rabb8bit.
Your intro is so much more professional than ours.
I'm Geno, a.k.a. Uncle Geno, a.k.a. scamlikely, a.k.a. don't follow me. I'm on social media, but I'm not.
Not to you.
Alright, so it's been, what, 3...
3,
I
4
want to say
weeks.
it's a month. It's about a month.
Yeah, it's about a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did we last leave off? I don't know. Just kidding.
Wow.
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did this morning. But, what did you guys do this morning?
Work.
Yeah.
No, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
Wait till the day's done.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching the clock turn to 5.
Yeah.
Basically.
Friday.
But Monday's a holiday.
I know, right? 3-day weekend.
Yay.
We get a 3-day weekend.
That's right.
Finally, a break.
I know, right?
Next year day. Let's see. It's like already September
Fuck.
out of nowhere.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Cruise through
Happy
summer.
New Year, everybody. By the time we know it's gonna be Happy New Year.
Why don't we talk about summer? Like what happened? Like you know how like you're on
Oh,
summer
yeah.
vacation.
Let's
Like
go,
yeah.
yeah.
what
What's
did
your
you do last
favorite-
summer? Like
Yeah.
how was your summer? Was it a neat summer?
It was killer.
Man, I miss those days where like summer used to be like no fucking responsibility and shit, and now it's just like, oh yeah, work.
Yep.
What'd you do this summer? Work.
Right.
Yeah, for me it's the opposite. Like when everybody goes on vacation, but
Yeah.
that's like when I work the most.
Mm.
So I don't know who wants to start.
Um,
Last week was it like what? Most of no, it's mostly August.
August.
Yeah,
We
So, like-
skipped out of all of August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. What happened in August? Like
Fuck.
the wind down of summer. Not what you do last summer. What you do in the end of summer. I guess I don't know.
Or like, what was your favorite things? Like any movies? I know it was like because we had Infinity War. What
Yeah.
April? That was
That was-
spring.
yeah.
Is that April?
Spring,
I'm still thinking about
We
it to
had
this
Deadpool
day.
Right?
Yeah.
2 in
Deadpool.
May.
Yeah.
Like everything happened. All those good movies happened before.
My favorite Reddit thread right now is Thanos did nothing wrong. The memes that people come up with that on Reddit
Oh.
are
I'm
Pretty
down with
funny.
that. I'm a
That's
Thanos.
pretty
I'm a
Did
pro
nothing
Thanos
wrong.
yeah.
fan.
Yeah. It's
I'm
still
all about
murder
population.
though.
Yeah, for
It's
sure,
still
for sure.
murder half the universe right
Still
there.
murder. But what was cool about that Reddit was there's one point where they're like, the snap of his fingers, they'll ban half the subscribers on Reddit.
On Reddit.
Yeah. So there's one where like somebody like had
Snap.
snapped and
Yeah.
then showed Thanos' face and then half the users banned.
So the part of the meme was like to like if he snapped like half of whatever.
Yeah,
like,
there was a
okay.
mod that did it. And then,
Oh,
like,
mod that did it?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Everybody knew it was gonna happen. But
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sick.
And of course they were all okay with it because
yeah.
they
They
believe
do,
Thanos
yeah.
did nothing wrong.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still on that to this day. Like I still wait for videos on YouTube and stuff like that. I want to watch like people's theories of like, you know, who might come back, this and that, and like how it might come back, like how everybody might come back. The end game of, you know, how Doctor Strange is like, oh, we're in the end
Yeah.
game. Like, what is that end game? You know. So I'm kind of up to date with that and all the theories, but
I'm
Yeah.
scared. Like there's too many theories like coming around.
what do you think is the most valid theory that you've heard?
It's pretty obvious, but
Yeah. Can I
Go for it.
Go for it.
Spoilers. I don't know. The one theory is that everybody was sucked into the Soul Stone, so nobody's really dead. They just went to a different place.
That's what I heard.
And then also that in viewing all of the possibilities, Doctor Strange realized that in order to succeed, they have to all die first.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all had like the second go around, right? Since the release.
The thing I want to say is you guys have to watch Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah?
Because I would say it definitely, there's a tie in there, but you have to see, like, it's like a quick second.
Yeah.
Once you pick up on it, you're like,
And
oh, shit.
And I think it might play a huge part in the next movie.
Oh, really?
In the next Infinity War
Yeah.
or
is it the
whatever.
Quantum
Small
realm?
but big
Yeah.
impact, just
Yeah.
like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't want to
Exactly.
spoil
I was,
anything.
I was like, yeah.
But you
I
have
think
to
I
watch
know.
that movie, yeah.
Okay.
Fucking Pym.
Yeah.
Pym.
I mean, maybe we could just spoil just the not the movie itself. It's not the movie itself, but like you already said, Quantum Realm.
Yeah.
It has well,
And
okay.
that
Oh,
was-
let's just say it has something to. I won't spoil it,
Yeah.
but it just has something to do with
The
that.
Quantum realm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that what's it called? Hank Pym's wife
Got
was, like-
lost in the,
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the
And then-
first one, yeah.
yeah. So she's been in there for a long ass time.
Oh, I was trying to like, Quantum Realm, what the hell are they talking about?
As long as they don't
Okay.
do
Between the molecules,
As
realm.
long as they don't do domestic violence.
Dude, that has to be. That's some great. Like the first time I saw Ant-Man, when I saw that shit, like I
My
was
mind
like,
fucking blew, dude.
yeah, dude. I'm like, they had to be on some LSD shit to fucking come up with
Dude,
this. Like,
seriously.
There's
How do you-
universes inside of that tiny ass like realm. Like, how
but
the
to put it like to
Visually.
make it to visualize it,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
that's
like
amazing.
yeah.
Meanwhile,
like-
Men in Black is in the back going like, we told you the whole time.
But they did that shit in Doctor Strange. That shit was like a LSD trip.
Oh
It was
yeah.
really bad.
How did they come up with that shit? It's like, you had to have like taken some mind expanding drugs to fucking.
Dude,
Come
and that
up
was the
with
whole
that.
thing with the guy who first drew Doctor Strange, the comic books.
Yeah.
It was during what, like the fucking
70s.
Yeah, 70s. So the guy who drew him would always draw it in like super bright colors, and the worlds would always be like you
vivid
know,
and shit.
Yeah, vivid. Like
Oh.
it'd be a whole LSD trip when like freaking reading through his old comic books.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why the movie was like that. It was like a homage through like the old shit.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it mind fucked me. I wasn't even high. I was like, am I high?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I think I had some of that tea.
Yeah, I've been tripping out, like, going through the whole, like, the MCU, basically, and, like, each film kind of, like, connecting to the next, and they all connect, right? I feel like that's, like, the modern-day comic, in a way, which is, like, that hits the masses, in a way. Because you'll always have comic book fans, but then all of a sudden you tap into that market where it's, like, movie fans, and then now you invest in them to keep coming back for more, and it's a, like, genius business plan,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Marvel...
It's just that comics like
Self-sustaining.
yeah, but comics are like have a quicker turnaround, whereas movies you have to
Definitely.
wait like fucking years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not that far off for the next Infinity War or next movie, right?
Next year. Yeah.
I mean, it's, yeah.
Next April. Shoot, that's not even far off from now. What?
Yeah.
It's 7 months.
And we get a new movie.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about Guardians 3? And how they
Canceled?
fired?
Oh, yeah, they
they
canceled.
fired the director.
Yeah.
Because it's something you said back on Twitter in like 2008.
Yeah, I'm
or
like, dude,
something
give him a fucking break. Dude.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but
Like,
it was
it
pretty
was-
bad.
it was
but,
bad,
But
yeah.
the thing is
Like-
how it was brought out though. It was really stupid.
Yeah, that was kind of skeezy. And like everybody grows. I mean, anybody will have grown into somebody, at least
Yeah.
a minutely different person within 10 years. That's a long time.
He made that before Guardians 1, or he said that before Guardians 1 and 2.
Before
and
even
he-
signing on to
10
Disney.
years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Well, he admitted, is like, you know, I was a different person back then. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not a better person now,
Yeah.
but I was different. Like,
Yeah.
10
So he
years
wasn't
ago.
writing it off. He recognizes that it was a shitty thing to do, but
Yeah. But somebody had to fucking dig that shit up.
No, there was a really okay because this will get political. So James Gunn said a lot of shit about the president, right?
Oh, shit.
So you know he has a lot of backers, and there's this one guy who kind of does that for I don't want to say his name,
Yeah.
right wing dude.
Yeah.
He kind of just you're gonna be political. I'm gonna go and dig up some shit. So he went through like the Twitter
Oh.
archives because whatever you say on Twitter like stays there. Even though
Yeah.
you delete it, you could actually go on backlogs or go to the Wayback Machine, and then and then look through what people said and like just do a quick search and query.
Damn.
Yeah, it was an asshole move,
Yeah.
man. Like he did it on purpose just to get him fired, and like it worked because Disney's such a freaking like
Huge.
upstanding like freaking Boy Scout model.
Man,
Yeah.
Twitter's like really become a hot spot for all kinds of celebrities. Like Roseanne got canceled because
yeah,
she
yeah.
said
Because
some
of Twitter,
dumb
yeah.
stuff on there, and
That's
like a lot of other
Watch what
people.
you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking-
What's on the internet
So
stays.
Geno says,
internet.
"Don't follow me."
That's why. That's why I won't get caught in that shit. I write my tweets, my offensive tweets in a paper, and then throw it away. Then someone will dig that up, like literally dig it up out of the
Yeah,
trash.
shit,
burn it.
Yeah.
Burn it.
Yeah.
Be like, just burn it.
So what do you think? How do you think? So with the whole Fox thing going down,
Ooh.
like how do you think they're gonna incorporate X-Men and Deadpool?
Because
Spy-
Deadpool
well, not
and
Spider-Man,
Thanos have a little bit of a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
don't know.
or they could do like Avengers versus X-Men. That'd be kind of cool.
I think it'll be a year because they still have all those X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Dark
But are they gonna
Phoenix.
cancel them though?
I heard.
I heard they might just cancel. Like New Mutants. You haven't heard anything else
No,
from
I
there?
don't know, yeah.
No,
Did
Wait.
they cancel that or?
Wait.
no,
Wait.
that's still going on.
Oh,
That's
okay.
next year.
Wait, going back real quick, is Guardians 3 canceled or paused or? Cause
Well, they told
I
the
know-
actors to go look for other work.
Yeah, I knew
Oh
that
shit.
they were looking for a new director, and
They're free to look for other
there's a
work.
rumor saying that was it Taika Waititi, what is that?
Oh, yeah.
Might take over.
Might take over that franchise too, but he's worked. Well, is
He did Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing is, the actors too. They back James Gunn.
Yeah.
So
Shit. So
Like Batista didn't want to work with, or he was like,
I saw a recent interview
All about-
with Batista, and he was like, "Yeah, like we're kind of at a standstill right now," and he was like talking about that basically,
Uh-huh.
it being not like it being paused, but like they're still looking for someone to take over. But he's saying that like directors, like when they come in, is basically like they want it to be their project and not take over someone
Taking
else's
over.
work.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, in order to find a director, they need to find one that they'll still give the experience of the same characters and that same feel, and not a new like take on them.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a hard thing to look for.
Right. Which, to be fair, as a director, I'm sure taking on somebody else's baby and like
Yeah.
expecting the fans to be like, "This is just as good." Like you're running up against a lot of walls doing
Yeah.
that. Then again, look at the Harry Potter franchise; they did just fine. They change directors every movie.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping they come back.
Yeah,
They're important for the next.
they're my favorite group.
And Joss Whedon took over half of Justice League, didn't he? When who's the original director for Justice League?
I don't remember.
I forgot his name. He did Batman and all that. So when that director, his wife, she got sick. They hired Joss Whedon to fill in the second half of that movie.
Oh damn.
Yeah. That's why it was a little comic relief in Justice League, and a lot of different
Different styles.
yeah, he
Yeah.
kind of took over because I forgot his name now, dude. He did like a lot of serious movies like Watchmen and all that stuff.
Shit.
So that's like super dark.
Yeah.
Dark
yeah.
and
And then with Joss Whedon coming in,
There's a little bit of humor in there.
yeah, it was a little lighter. Still horrible. Just kidding. It's pretty good.
How do you guys feel about Venom? Like, I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know, and I heard it's supposed to be a trilogy.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if Woody Harrelson's gonna be Carnage. Like fucking Carnage is he's my favorite, and Woody Harrelson would be sick to play him.
Yeah.
Like, he's cool. I heard a long time ago, like if it like those like what's it called like fan castings or whatever.
Yeah.
Like what if Jim Carrey played
Oh
Carnage?
shit.
That would have been
Damn.
fucking sick.
I don't know, he's on one right now.
But
Well, yeah. Now,
yeah.
'Cause
But
I'm
like
thinking
before,
Riddler.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
like in his prime or whatever, when he was doing all that zany shit, like he would have been a crazy
he's-
Carnage. Imagine him as a redhead. Redhead serial killer. Fuck.
He was the Riddler, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. In a onesie.
Yeah. I was like,
But yeah, I don't know. I still kind of feel weird that it doesn't have a Spider-Man origin. That's what's throwing everything off. I think. A little bit.
yeah.
Is there a
yeah.
mention of it? No.
No.
Dang.
No.
He just has hella he's all veiny, white veiny.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And you might see like a spider, but it's gonna be like a cloud. You know, when you look up at the clouds.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a spider. Like. You know?
Because that would make sense. Like if it was, because like why does he have like fucking webbing?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point. But he doesn't.
But now they're all just like slimy, like
Same boy.
flubber. Flubber aliens.
Wait, when does that movie come out? Is it this year? Next year?
I think end of this year, no? Or
I
October?
think it's end of this year.
October or something?
Yeah.
Damn, we'll have to wait and see, huh?
Fuck.
Speaking of Venom, kind of, little segue. Eminem
Oh.
has a song on the soundtrack of Venom, and
How did you get to Eminem?
and he just released his album like yesterday, all crazy.
Yeah. I'll,
Going from
like,
Venom
on the cover.
to Eminem.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I haven't heard it. I haven't listened to it.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Well, I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, you texted me this morning, the first 2 tracks, and I was in the car when I was like, I'm gonna listen to it right now. Ooh, damn. He went at everybody.
Yeah.
All you mumble rap motherfuckers, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he
Mumble
did?
rap.
Yeah, he goes back to like dissing a bunch of fools and shit.
Yeah.
It's like-
You know where he lives now? He
Eminem?
lives in,
Yeah.
he lives in Sacramento, well, north
He
of
lives in
Sacramento.
Eminem
Rocklin.
does?
Yeah, her
Yeah,
hometown.
in
Oh,
Rocklin.
He
shit.
moved to
What?
freaking Rocklin, man. Like,
It's either Rocklin or Roseville, but they're right next door to each
he
other.
literally Rocklin.
And he was quoted in saying like, "Oh, they're the nicest people there."
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, man, that,
'Cause he
that
used to be in
sounds like
Cowtown.
Yeah, Cowtown. It's like
Oh.
super like suburbs. It's like the most quietest like place.
He's trying to
So-
pull like a Dave Chappelle kind of thing, or
It's like the most suburbia bubble that you can ever get.
that's
Damn.
cool. Yeah, I mean, probably people don't really recognize him. He's like,
They don't wanna
I'm
talk
just
to him.
another white guy.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk to him.
Rocklin.
Blends
Like,
right in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's Eminem. Don't talk to him.
Yeah.
How
They
could
leave
he
him
not,
alone.
though?
Yeah.
You know, he's not the fan.
Well, I mean, Eddie Murphy lived out there too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Right.
His house. I remember driving by his house one day over there.
What?
Yeah, he had a big old mansion. They sold it, of course, but couldn't even get up to the gate. Bouncer would toss you out.
Man, Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Well, what else for summer?
I know.
That's all we did, really, like movies and then.
Yeah, a little bit of camping.
Yeah, we did
Then-
a lot of camping.
Where do you guys camp at?
The recent one was right over here. Man, recent.
Oh yeah, how
beach.
was that?
Oh, yeah.
On the beach or like there's a
Next to it,
campground?
there's a
Right.
campground
Yeah.
next to it, and you just
Yeah,
walk
do
down
something
to
like
it. Dude, it's right
It's right
here.
there.
It's barely. It's an exit away from us.
What the fuck?
This whole
Oh.
fucking
Should
time.
do that.
Yeah.
Is that the one where like you park like there's a park or like you parking?
There's Sand Dollar. It's split.
Oh,
Sand
so-
Dollar and then Manresa.
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 Make it sound all
Uplands.
cool.
Yeah.
Memories.
But yeah, you park and then you gotta like walk a ways in. They don't let you
Oh.
park your car right
It's
next
not
to
even
your
that
tent, like,
far though, but I can't believe we lived like.
Right
Yeah,
there.
it was
Because
nice.
I know there's Palm, like if you go straight down beach it's like
Yeah.
Palm and then Sunset and
Yeah.
then Manresa?
No, it's Sand Dollar.
Sandal and then
and
Manresa. Oh, okay.
But it's maybe like not even a 2-minute walk to the beach.
Yeah.
The beach is right there, and then they let
And
you
you
can
can-
do bonfires
Yeah.
out there.
Oh,
It's actually pretty legit. I don't know.
we should do it one of these days.
But I heard it's hard to book though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You
I
have to
guess it
book
gets
like
pretty busy.
months and.
Oh,
Damn.
they let you do bonfires at Seascape. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And now
I got all faded a couple weeks ago over there.
off of like hidden beach and then just like.
I remember getting messed up at Beer Can Beach.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where the hidden beach is.
Yeah,
Off
Beer Can Beach. It's just everybody brings like coolers of beer down there, to bonfires, barbecues, and then all of a sudden,
And then the park ranger comes.
yeah, and they're just like they
And
just
then you
shine
gotta,
the
you
light.
gotta, oh fuck, get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's it. They shine the light. And all right, we're out of here.
Beer can.
But
Just hide in the bushes and wait till he leaves and they come back out. Like, fuck it.
We're back.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't know. I didn't do that much this summer.
I actually smashed a couple of goals this summer.
Nice.
I smashed my book reading goal.
What was your book reading goal?
So for the year, my goal was to read 20 books. I'm like 5 books past that now.
Dang.
And then I finished. I did a box subscription for a while called Hanta Killer.
That sounds intense.
It's
What's
super
Hanta
fun.
Killer?
It's really fun. It's like a little subscription box, and basically the premise is that you're communicating with a almost like a Hannibal Lecter in like an insane asylum, and then you like solve you solve a murder through all these clues. Like they give you black lights to like check out secret
She's got a
messages.
bloody pen one. She's like, and then like pulled it. It was a shank
Oh shit!
inside the
Like a real shank?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's a pen knife. There's like
Yeah,
it's
there's a knife in there.
It's a ballpoint pen, and
Right.
then ta-da! There's a knife
And you
inside.
pull it out, and there's like a little knife.
Because you know
And
murder.
it was bloody
So
and shit.
So you're supposed to solve the crime.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically
What?
you're in
That's pretty
communication
cool.
with like this super ultra smart, like kind of quasi crazy person in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
And they're trying to tell you that there's, the solution to this murder, or they know who the murderer is, and then like
It's
through
like you talk to
code,
Hannibal.
it's kind of like,
shit.
kind of like when you go through, like send mail through prison, they check all your mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody checks that, so they have to tell you a message in whatever they're writing to.
Yeah.
So
You
there
have
was one
decipher.
time,
Decipher.
in one of his letters, I realized that all of the L's had been changed into ones, and some of the O's were zeros, and it turned into binary code, in which I had to decode the binary code
Shit.
and then
get the
unscramble the
words.
message into.
Yeah,
did
you
it
have to
say?
use a
What did it
cipher,
say?
like
Damn.
unscramble that as a cipher, and then decipher the whatever like word it came.
Yeah, so it's a lot of that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, crazy.
Yo, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot. I've been doing it for about a year and a half. Just finished season 2 because they come in seasons. So it's like they have a beginning and an end within like 8 to 6 boxes. And then, yeah, it's really, really
That's
fun.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's some like Sherlock Holmes shit right there.
exactly.
That's crazy. Like mystery in a box.
I'd always just like
Yeah.
pour myself a
That's
big old glass
sick.
of wine, sit down for like 2 hours, and just knock it out.
That's sick.
What's
Yeah.
it called? So everybody out there knows.
Hanta Killer.
Hanta Killer.
Yes.
What?
You can find them on huntakiller.com.
There you go.
They have a whole community, like in a
Sponsor us. Okay.
and a blog, and like everybody's like,
We got
hey, there's
coupons.
spoilers, and so like on the, it's really really cool. The community's really cool. So everybody's like,
forum?
what is this hint? I don't even
They
understand.
don't try to. Like,
And so
spoil
like
it.
they put the question,
try
and then
not to.
instead of just writing out the spoiler, they'll hide it by changing it the same color as the background. So you have to highlight it with their cursor in order to read.
Oh, that's cool.
What the fuck?
I know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's super. I always look forward to it. It was good.
Whenever we get subscription boxes, it's just like, here's some
Stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
shit.
I have like now I have
I
like
got this
super
from
cool
Subscription
compasses and all kinds of stuff.
This is Office Space.
Oh,
This Smash
shit.
Smash.
Oh yeah.
You got a little stapler.
Movie
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Office
Stapler.
Space.
Do you have my stapler?
R.A.P. Coffee.
That's a cool type of subscription.
Yeah,
box.
that's-
it,
that's
it gives you
super cool.
something to do. Like,
Yeah, it was
Rather
definitely.
than like for us, it's like
And then the stuff you get in the box is it like, and then you get to keep like
Yeah.
it's like like loot.
So
basically.
yeah, exactly. I
black
have
light.
like all of these
Sick.
like, one of a kind like journals and notebooks because
Uh-huh.
almost every box they kind of give you a tool to help you solve whatever riddle is in there.
But you could use the tool later on. Like,
And then
Yeah.
you exactly. So like I said, one box I got a black light, and I had to use the black light on the thing, and then I discovered it within the stuff they gave me, the secret code that led to another thing.
yeah, that sounds
And then,
all
like,
addicting.
Boxes way down the line. There was extra little tiny hints and clues that I had to use my black light from like 3 boxes ago.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. It was
damn.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called like a little flashlight, but it's a small
Yeah.
black light stuff.
Uh-huh.
Some of them get really intense though. Like this last season was super intense because they figure if you're in the second season, it'll be a little more difficult. Like I had to like take a compass, then take the coordinates and the measurement, and then go from a specific clue letter, and then measure the distance, and then find the words that correspond into a sentence.
What? That's
Yeah.
all
Dude.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of want to do that now.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You should
Yeah.
try it. We have coupons.
Like figuring
Oh, yeah.
out shit like that.
I
We
have
have
gift cards for you.
gift
What?
cards
Yeah.
for Hanta
Send them
Killer.
your
I remember Loot Crate tried to do that for a little bit. Like there was a thing with like puzzles, like little like puzzles and shit, and then you have to figure out like, oh, we give you this like piece of loot because it ties into this, so use that to solve this puzzle or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it's
It's super fun, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
so accomplishing to figure out the message. You're like, yes.
I got
I was just like after a while, but I wasn't patient though. After a while, I was like,
Let me look up the
yeah, just look at the answers. I don't know what the fuck. I can't read these instructions. Like, I don't get it. Like,
Well, no, there was one time where it's like I couldn't help it. I was just like, oh my god, I figured it out. And Nessa comes around the corner like, are you okay?
Yeah. A lot of
probably
times you're like there for an hour, like,
Yeah.
this shit.
just reading every word, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at the paper, like look at the license.
That's not right.
Yeah. Some of them smells.
Yeah.
There was one that
You're
smelled like cologne. Yeah. It was crazy.
It's weird.
dang.
That's cool.
It's cray-cray.
Subscription boxes. Do you guys subscribe to any other subscription boxes?
Fuck. I have too
I know
many.
this guy right here.
I
That's why I
used
brought
to.
it up.
I'm addicted to those.
How many do you have?
Well, I do Loot Crate, and then I just stopped. It just depends on like which franchises are like they're offering. So if it's Rick and Morty, like automatically cop. Like
Yeah.
it's
Get
just that. Yeah. I do the hot ones.
Oh, you do
subscription box.
the
Yeah,
hot
dude.
sauces.
It's good.
Yeah.
You should
Holy
see his hot
shit.
sauce.
My hot sauce collection, I have, like,
is fucking huge,
yeah.
dude.
But it's like,
What?
and some of them, a lot of them are not open because like I still need to finish like the previous ones.
Dude,
But,
how are you gonna get through all? That's
I don't know.
monthly, right?
You gotta bring it over. And
yeah,
then
Yeah.
I put a pause
challenge.
on that, but like I have like the last step, like the hottest
All right.
fucking
Oh.
All right,
sauces.
check it out. The next time you guys are down, we're doing.
Yeah, we'll do like hot
Do a
sauce.
hot
Oh
sauce
my
Well,
God.
Jimmy, he's like you're like allergic, aren't you? Or
No, I thought it was. But
Oh.
not. Because I did the freaking last jab, but just a little bit because I was
Yeah.
afraid. Oh hell no!
I just got the
The
newest
double.
one. It's a double X, so it has
Oh shit.
so it has pepper X and chocolate pepper X or something like that. I don't know. It's
Ooh, shit.
crazy. I haven't opened it yet, but like I have like 3 or 4 types of the last dabs.
Carolina Reaper, fuck.
Yeah. So
We're
that's-
gonna try
yeah.
to like do that. We were gonna build up our tolerance, like go through a whole
I can handle
thing
pretty spicy
and just
stuff.
keep going up.
Yeah.
Keep going up.
I think you and I are. I think we're more in the medium range.
Oh yeah. Then the
They taste
ramen
good though.
stuff.
They like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like.
What's your favorite though?
My favorite one right now is the new hot ones.
Los Calientes.
Yeah, Los
Oh, the
Calientes.
Oh, really?
Calientes
You like
one.
that one?
Really?
All right, so
Bomb.
he let me have the rest of his bottles a little left, right? And I blazed through that all quick.
Really?
I tried to save it a little bit. I was like, am I gonna finish this, or do you
Yeah.
want this
What
back?
does it mean? Is it more tropical? Because I
Dude, it's
heard
like
It's like, yeah,
pineapple-y.
there's a pineapple in there.
There's a
There's-
pineapple.
Really?
It looks like shit though. It
Yeah.
looks.
It looks like crap,
yeah.
but it tastes really fucking
Yeah.
really.
good. Yeah.
What else is that? I don't know.
But even the hot sauce before that, was it the Chipotle one?
Oh, the hot ones Chipotle,
Yeah.
fiery Chipotle.
That one
one's
was
too.
bomb. Yeah.
The hot sauce or the hot ones brand sauces.
that was always sold out. Like I
Yeah,
wanted to
back
get
order.
that. Yeah, and it was always on back order.
Yeah, I have a little bit left. I'll let you guys try it. but
It's back
super good.
now, but
No,
has
it's,
it
no,
been-
no,
it's
they
not?
discontinued.
No,
They
they
discontinued
Yeah.
this?
Because I think the lot or like they stopped collaborating with that hot
the
sauce
hot
maker
sauce
or whatever.
Boys or something like that.
Yeah.
This one, dude, that you get the Hamajang one, the Maui one.
Yeah.
I signed up a while back and I got accepted, but they haven't sent me anything for their. You could sign up as a taster or tester.
Oh,
What?
what? I want to do that.
And then I did,
I'll do
and
that
they
instead.
haven't sent me anything. Like they give you like a survey, like how do you want it? You want it more savory? Do you want it more sweet? You want it more blah? And I did it, and they're like, oh, you got accepted. I haven't seen anything.
No.
Damn.
Unless like the mailman's jacking it.
Probably. Yeah, I have all kind like if you guys watch hot ones, I have I have almost all of those in the
The
line.
recent one.
Yeah, all the whole
How
lineup.
much is that? That's like 60.
$40
No, it's
a
like
month.
$40. Yeah,
Yeah, 40
for like
bucks.
3 sauces a month.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty
It's not
expensive,
bad.
but they're
Yeah.
bomb though.
Yeah,
like,
because
they're
the
really
hot
good
sauces are like they range from like 15 to 20 bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A sauce.
It's
The-
worth it, I think. Yeah, it's worth it.
yeah. The hot one, the Los Calientes, is like $12 a bottle, but it's
But
worth,
you
it's bomb.
go through it.
Hmm.
After I finished that one, I was like, God damn it. I want more of this.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, so I do that one, and then I do what the fuck else do I do?
Funko?
Yeah, for Funko I just do the Marvel one
Yeah,
because like
Marvel.
Mm.
I have way too many Marvel ones though, but Marvel's the shit. That's why the last one was like Deadpool, then the next one is gonna be Venom because
Yeah.
the movie and shit.
Oh,
So,
the movie's coming out.
yeah, looking forward to that one. And then I just do Loot Crate. That's it. Loot Crate came with the sick like little Morty like figure.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That was
Really?
cool.
Yeah.
Have they gotten any better? Because I did Loot Crate for a while. Yeah, and then the boxes I was getting. This is like 2 years ago.
Yeah, some of them are kind of whack. And then some of them are like fucking dope.
Really?
Like they started doing this recently called what they called like they're like loot or where the boxes like you could like they have like cutouts so you can make crafts out of them. Yeah. So there's that. They started doing that. But some of them don't have them, but some of them do.
Oh, they did every other. Because last time, 2 years ago, they did it to every box.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I guess they got lazy and they're like, just keep going.
Yeah, so I noticed that too. So after a while, they stopped doing it. It's just a regular ass box. I'm like, wait, what does this turn into? What does this turn into?
Yeah, we unsubscribed because it was like one T-shirt, a bunch of coupons.
I did
and
that
then, like,
and
a sticker.
Nerd Block.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
I did Nerd Block. I don't know if Nerd Block is still around. No, they have like
I think
ones.
so. Yeah.
And then,
I kind of want to do one of those like snacks
snacks around the world and shit.
I kind of want to do one of those because I'm like, I'm too used to like all the shit we have here, hot Cheetos and all this crap. Like I want some shit from like around the world. Like, what are you eating over there?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be down to do one of those. I actually looked into one of those too. It was like the Japan one.
Yeah.
Like you get some crazy.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
dude,
They
green
crazy
tea.
flavored everything.
Yeah.
Green
Kit
tea
Kat.
Twig.
Yeah, green tea Kit Kats and
Kit
shit.
Kats.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
But then you're like you go to a lot of like shrimp chips and shit. Shrimp chips are bomb. I love that shit. Yeah. But like it's like oh, this one's another fish flavor.
Dude.
Whenever I look at shrimp chips, I'm like MSG. I'm like, that's why it tastes good. That's why it tastes good.
Awesome taro chips.
It wouldn't say MSG. It would be like a Japanese symbols and shit. What's in this? Like, oh, fuck it. Actually, you can do the Google Translate like with your phone, and it'll translate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had these guys, this company that visited us from China, and I was like, why are these guys? We took them to a restaurant, this American restaurant, and they're like, why are they just on their phones all the time? Yeah. They're taking the picture of each.
They're scanning everything?
Yeah. Trying to figure out, like, what do they want? Like,
of
course they got seafood, but, like.
That reminds me of, like, in Preacher. I've seen the first 2 seasons.
I've only seen the first season. We just got into the second.
Because they have this guy who speaks French and he has this necklace that translates.
What?
Oh, that'd
like
be so cool.
He'll speak into it and then it'll like spit out like in French or whatever.
Dude, is that for real now?
I don't know if that's for real.
No,
I don't know.
For real though, they're developing these earpieces that you stick in your ear, and it's like a personal translator. That so like you and I could have
just
a
like the
conversation.
UN.
Yeah.
The UN has that shit, right? So they all have
they all can talk to each other.
But I know they have those like interpreters like Spanish available, like you get the earpiece and someone's speaking into
into a little microphone.
All quiet.
Is that from like the exhibits that you go
to? You see him in the corner. You see him in the corner, like speaking to like.
What he's actually saying.
What the fuck? Hey, just tell this person shut up. Like I'm trying to listen to the speaker. It's like, no, they're translating. Oh, because they're like hella quiet too. They're like.
Sometimes I need one of those for like English. Just like in layman's terms, what he's really trying to say.
What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah. You're speaking English, but I don't understand the words coming out of your mouth.
What did I just say, motherfucker?
I've done that Stitch Fix subscription box. Maybe it's I think.
They do, guys.
Do they do guys?
Now they do because they merge with Trump.
Whatever it was. So basically, they assign you to a personal stylist, and you go through this long list online of like, is this your style? Or is this your style? Is this your color? Is this your color? Yeah. What colors do you hate? What styles do you hate? What styles do you love? You know, this that, and they narrow it down, and then they honestly pair you up with a personal stylist that sends you a box every month, and then like whatever you keep, you pay for. And then they.
Oh, so you don't have to keep everything?
No, but if you keep everything,
what's this called?
Stitch Fix.
Stitch Fix. They have one for guys.
Right, and if you keep everything, you get like a super discount. You basically get a free item if you keep everything. And then you can set your budget. So it's like, say I have $800 to blow every month. I wish. Then I could say my top budget is this, but if you could keep it around like $50 to $80, I'd be totally okay with that. And then so they're like, okay, here's my budget. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh damn.
There was one time I was going on a Vegas trip with my my sister-in-laws, and so I messaged my stylist like, hey, I'm going on this Vegas trip. It's a girls' night, so she sent me like a dress and a top, and she's like, here's a jean jacket for when it gets cold because it's in the desert, so just watch out for, you know.
Oh,
it was like a personal message, like, I thought out your trip, and this is what I set out for you. You're going to look great, have a good time.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, so I've been looking online for clothes for short people. It's a thing, dude. It's a thing. Because go to, like, you know, any department store, you're going to look at, like, you know, Levi's and all that stuff. The, you know, the
Yeah, I have to
leg
taper all
length,
my pants.
it's too
for
long,
sure.
and, like, you know, shirts are way too long. There's actually stuff online that makes, like, actual fit. And I'm like, that's what I need.
But it's hella expensive because it's
fucking
like
expensive.
Because
It's just
you
cheaper to
see-
pay
yeah.
somebody to hem your
Yeah.
stuff.
But yeah, online they do have all those, like, you know, different sites. I think I can't remember the other one, the names of them. But yeah, there's like specific companies who make clothes for short people because we are short.
Yeah. We have short inseams.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not a security. I need a 27 or
We'll see.
26.
I'm
Yeah.
lucky as a woman because then I just go into the petite section.
And you're like, boom, there it is.
There it is. For my little legs.
Yeah. I had to learn how to sew. Do all that
For
shit.
that, yeah.
I just fold it.
Full-
Fold it and pin it.
There we go.
Safety pin it.
Yep.
Look, we got into like subscription boxes.
I know, what the
today.
fuck? That's
Yeah.
cool, that's cool.
Yeah, I have not. All I have now, like I stopped because I get so disappointed. All I have is
So yeah,
it's like Dollar Shave Club.
Oh, there you go. Let me get some of that shit.
there have been times though, like where I'll get like shit and I'll be able to sell it on eBay.
Oh, really?
And yeah, I mean, if not make my money back, like at least
just
like
some.
I feel like you gotta flip it quick though.
yeah, you do.
Because
There's
if
like
you
a
if you keep it around, like it'll.
no, it's not gonna appreciate in value or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just gotta be like get it in, know that you want to sell it, and then boom.
And I do have to say, I used to never be like an online shopper, but now I do all my shopping online. Like I prefer that to going to the store now. Like,
Yeah.
you know, which I used to. I'm a tangible
remember.
person. Like I want to feel what I'm seeing,
Yeah.
see what I buy.
I kind of feel like I'm doing the opposite, where like I've been online shopping for the longest time, but now I want to like because I get so disappointed when I order a shirt and I throw it on. I'm like, wow, this fit sucks. Like, like I want to put like I'll now like I'm in the store. I'll throw on like I used to not throw on like go in the fitting room for just a t-shirt, but now I'll do that. Like I used to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I'm like, oh, I know what size I am, whatever. But now, like, I've like threw on so many T-shirts. Like, a large is different. In, like, so
different
many other-
brands.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks.
But yeah.
Short people problems.
Yep.
Nah,
There's a site that does that one. It's like the Japanese Gap, Uniqlo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, they'll tailor for you.
Dude, but the thing, they'll tailor. They have like weird ass sizes. Like,
Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
fits like really weird.
For me, it fits. I like the way they fit.
Like there was some shirts like the sleeves were too long. Like it was, I don't know. Like usually I was just wearing medium, and I'm like, fuck, do I need
Yeah.
that? Small, and then wear a small. Like fuck, this is too tight. And it's like medium's too big. I'm like, where is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Extra medium?
sizes
Is there
jump a
extra
lot.
medium?
Yeah.
Can
I like I like their sizing. For me, it works.
It's a little tougher.
No, I like their
That's why.
t-shirt designs too.
yeah.
Always like unique t-shirt designs.
Yeah. So that's my shop right now. Japanese Gap. That's what I call it. That's what it reminds me of.
Basically, yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Because the clothes are all like super affordable, or Japanese Old Navy, even.
It
Oh,
is.
Yeah.
I like them.
Do you have any subscription boxes, GF? None.
I can't say
Oh,
all of them.
because of the
Yeah.
saving your money.
Yeah, I'm trying to save money right now because I want to buy a new car. And I've been looking, and I really want a some sort of like compact sport, compact SUV type of thing. So a CRV and like a Rabb8 around that type of styling. I want to carry more shit with me and
There's a
fuck
Subaru.
two-door.
There's a new Subaru. Like
Which one?
The Outback.
Steakhouse. Steakhouse.
Yeah, I drove
Forester.
it in.
And then
Forester.
Oh.
Yeah.
I drove it in Colorado. The thing
XV.
was like the luxury to the max.
Yeah.
And
The
a
new
4-wheel drive.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so nice.
So, I've been thinking about a hybrid too, because I was actually in my coworker's car the other day, and I was talking to her, and I was like, hey, like, how many miles to the gallon do you get on this thing? So I could drive, like, to San Diego, and be like, it'd be like half tank. I was like, what the fuck? I want that. I want, like, gas savings. I haven't spent.
Well, you have one. What's your?
That's why we drive to LA.
What's up?
Oh man. Well, it's hard. The transition was from a Subaru WRX.
Dude, yeah.
That's a hard transition.
And then at the end of the spectrum, it's a hybrid.
Yeah, I know.
So I miss a fast car. Like I don't. My commute's 10 minutes. So like,
yeah.
and then I drive here, which is like 3 hours, which is
Yeah.
nice because I save like a ton of money. It's like $6
Yeah.
in gas to come down here.
Yeah, that's why we always drive to LA now instead of
Yeah.
fly, because it takes us a tank of gas to go
Yeah.
to LA one way.
But
That-
but
that right
do you
there-
guys travel? So
Yeah, that's the thing.
daily
Yeah.
I
driving.
commute.
He does.
I commute.
I commute
every
too,
fucking day.
but if I'm coming off the freeway
Yeah.
or coming on the freeway, like I'm freaking flooring that shit because I have semis or whatever coming through, and then for some reason I feel like everybody's always on my ass on my hybrid because
Everyone's a dick about it. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
yeah, she
It's like,
noticed. I thought I was just like
No, like I would
psychologically-
borrow his car sometimes, like if my car's in the shop or we happen to
Yeah.
swap cars that day. Like I'd be driving on the freeway at like 75 miles an hour, maybe 80,
Yeah.
and like people would be on my butt. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
So I want a hybrid that kind of doesn't look like a hybrid.
Yeah.
That's
Like
the
one of
ticket.
those type of
That's the
hybrids.
ticket. You
Does
don't
it
need
look
the
like
like
a
the flat and
lunchbox?
then the
Yeah.
sleeve.
Because they have like Honda CRVs that look like
Like
regular.
Yeah.
They look like regular
That's
Honda,
true.
but it's just hybrid. And I'm like, I want one of those that doesn't look like a hybrid.
Yeah. You need a sleeper hybrid.
Yeah.
Sleeper. That's what I need.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's like get 32, 36 G's.
I save
Okay.
money from it. It's just that if I'm like I like driving,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't get it. I don't get that feel, and
Yeah.
it's just like super vanilla, just like
I mean, like I don't speed that much anymore.
yeah.
so-
But it's just like I want to like, fuck man, I need to overtake this guy that's super slow,
Yeah.
and I'm like
You don't have the
go to
power
the
to
left
do
place.
it.
Nah. Like I'm
Yeah.
still, I'm like still pacing. I'm like okay.
Now you're
I'm
making
gonna
me
go
change my
back.
mind now. Because
Yeah.
I want that like ability to speed up.
No,
a
they
bit.
have,
Yeah,
well,
right?
they
And
have
it's safer.
they have electric cars and also hybrids that are probably a little more powerful than what.
Yeah. Teslas.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Tesla,
I
but
mean,
they
just
give
get a
them-
Tesla. Why
I
not?
mean, shit, 100,000 is alright.
Might as well just go for it.
Yeah.
Might as
We're
well.
gonna go for a car. I mean,
Shit.
Like I want to get up the hill and maintain my speed.
Damn,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
definitely changing my mind
I'm
right
just
now.
saying, man. Like when you commute, like if you're traveling a lot and you
Yeah.
commute like I'd say if you commute an hour or more in hybrid.
It's about okay.
Because that was my whole purpose. Because my commute before was an hour and a half,
from
no traffic.
from the Bay Area
Yeah,
to
to the
Sacramento.
Bay, yeah. So it's like 2 hours, and that made sense because I'm not spending like $400 a month on gas.
I'm spending about, I want to say maybe 200.
200
Yeah.
on gas.
Just back and
a
forth
lot.
Salinas. I mean, I work not just Salinas. I work like the whole
Yeah.
Monterey County. So
Well, that would make sense.
That would make a lot of sense.
But I do want a little bit of power to get up the hill.
Yeah.
You could do that. You could do that in especially the newer.
Yeah, you could do it. Just floor it.
Yeah.
And then you're not getting that gas.
No, yeah.
Like it says like 40, 50, but dude, if you're like always like hitting it, you're still gonna get like 30.
Okay, never
You'll
mind.
get what
Well,
Geno's
no. Well,
getting.
yours is an
That's-
electric.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Well,
our
my-
car is an electric, or your car is an electric assist. It's not a full.
It's a hybrid.
It's an electric assist though. It uses
So
a
is
lot
a
of gas.
Prius, though.
I don't know. In short, the reason why I don't have subscription boxes is because I'm saving money to buy a car. That's the reason why.
Full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah. I think the only box that comes in the mail for me is GNC.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but that's like twice a year.
Yeah, it's like twice a year. Yeah. I have a GNC Pro membership or whatever, so they send you like a box full of like supplements and stuff like that to try out, and that comes twice a year. So
I still haven't used all mine. Oh yeah, I had that too. So that's my other
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Yeah.
I only wanted it for like the little pill case, and now I don't even use it. Then they give us some bullshit like fat
Fucking body fat calipers or whatever.
Caliper, the
Calipers,
pincher, the
yeah.
pincher.
Oh, they
things.
did?
Yeah.
Those are old school. They're
Yeah,
probably
shows
just
you-
trying to get rid of it.
Yeah,
They're
like,
like, oh, this shit not working here.
yeah.
Yeah, like they moved on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pitch my fat, trying to measure. I'm like, I know I'm fat. Like, I'm like stood across the room.
Does anybody need a beer?
We're back.
You got
After
your beers?
new beers, everybody peed except for me, but I think I'm okay. So what were we?
Subscription boxes is what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, and that you're saving up,
Oh yeah.
and then we talked you out of it.
I know.
Talking about
Out of getting a hybrid. Yo, with that
just
gas
don't get a
mileage,
Prius or piece
No,
of
I
shit
won't.
inside.
No, I want to, like you said, a sleeper.
A Tesla.
Sleep.
Shit.
Tesla.
Or
Sponsors
Just
Tesla.
kidding. Make your own plug-in hybrid or plug-in electric car.
Shit.
What the fuck?
It was funny when my grandpa passed and we were going through his whole garage. We found a hydrogen cell that he just invented.
That shit's like old. Shit's
What the
like
fuck?
70s, dude.
Yeah, he was an inventor, and so like he had I remember years and years ago he had invented a hydrogen cell, but it blew up after week 2 of running solid, and so I thought he had scrapped the idea, but apparently he was still working on it.
Oh shit.
So
That's
it's like,
dope.
and it was made of all like clear plexiglass, so you could see all the mechanisms through it, and all these little hoses and shit. And
That's all cool.
yeah,
Damn.
Invent shit.
oh, grandpa.
That's cool.
So next thing, we just need hydrogen cars. You can just bypass gas and electricity altogether. Could you imagine just like, oh, I'm out of gas. Let me take this Aquafina out of my backpack and just bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Good to
Oh,
go.
I take a piss.
Yeah.
Hydrogen.
I got a case of water in the back.
Yeah.
We can go anywhere.
Cross country trip? No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. That's tight. What? So, all right. Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving
Next
on.
topic.
Moving on. No sub boxes.
So, well, we didn't touch on the whole, or we kind of did, but like Fox buying,
X-Men?
yeah.
Oh, Disney.
Disney
buying.
buying Fox, yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
So, what do you think they're gonna do with like, or how are they gonna incorporate Deadpool, X-Men, and all that into the Marvel universe?
What, that would be like phase fucking, 4?
Yeah. Do you think they'd reboot the whole thing just so they could start a new
They have to.
thing?
Yeah.
There's no other.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
Well, because like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are technically siblings, aren't they? Aren't
Yeah.
they twins?
Yeah, and then
Magneto's
Magneto.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
That'd be cool if
Magneto's
they had.
children.
That'd be cool if they had that story
Yeah.
developed.
If they brought it back that way.
Yeah.
That
So-
dude's dead.
No,
Kick
that
ass.
was. Oh, okay.
Okay, guys. Yeah, that's true. Or what do you think is gonna happen with the SpiderMan series that just got rebooted? Like
Oh.
they got the Far From Home.
Yeah.
That's going back to Sony though.
Yeah. So what do you? How do
Technically, it's
you
going back to
they,
Sony.
so I heard that they want to do a Sinister Six.
Oh yeah.
So
But they're
the-
doing Into the Spider-Verse.
yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. The Miles Morales. The
Miles Morales.
What's it called? That
Wait,
But
the
the-
CGI
Marvel's
movie.
doing it, or Sony's doing it?
Sony's doing it, but it's like a Marvel. It's part of the Marvel universe.
Marvel Universe, yeah. Yeah,
Whoa.
because they own all the rights to that, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Sony owns all the Spider-Man stuff.
That's the next thing they need to buy back. What else do they have?
They won't give that up.
They just have Spider-Man, huh? Or they probably have
Anybody in the Spider-Man universe.
some other. Or what do you think Fox and Disney are gonna do with Fantastic Four? They need to do something with that.
Probably
Nothing.
nothing, man.
No.
Honestly, they
tried
should
too
give
many
up.
times.
They should not feature them as
Yeah.
just a standalone movie. They should always have Fantastic Four in the background.
Yeah.
Like they're good, but they're such an old concept now.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I feel like they're good as a background group.
Or to turn them into like cameo groups.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I think that'd be cool.
Do you think that's what will happen?
Like, oh, there goes Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
think that
yeah,
would
like
happen to
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Exactly. That'd be a cool
Yeah, like the
mashup.
Novas and all that in the background.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it that way. And then if they get popular, then it fucking introduce them.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
man, they try to like always like force them down our throats with this like shitty ass movies.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba though.
I watched.
You made a hot chick invisible.
Yeah.
Good fucking job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
I was watching the Rise of the Silver Surfer the other day. Like it, like for at the time, it was like okay. It was like more. It was like more like I guess campier. Yeah, you know. What I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was more silly than anything. Like Silver Surfer looked dope.
He looked dope. I was super
Like,
excited about that. Like he
yeah.
always like phasing through the board.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
That part was sick. But yeah, the whole the movie as a whole,
No.
I was like,
Yeah.
giving them like kind of like they kind of like they kind of made how when they would absorb each other's powers or whatever, they kind of made it like Super Skrull kind of like
Yeah,
you know what I
they
mean?
did.
But that'd been sick if they fought like Super Skrull.
Yeah, I thought I was hoping. And then they
Yeah.
made fucking Galactus like a gas cloud.
Yeah, that was
I
that was
was
stupid.
like, what the fuck is this? A Green
Yeah.
Lantern? Like,
They could have made like Galactus like how they made Dormammu.
oh yeah,
Kinda.
see?
Yeah,
Oh, that would be good.
in Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
that was kind of
I
cool.
was super hyped. I'm like, fuck, is Galactus? I'm like, the fuck?
What the fuck
Huh?
is
What
that?
the fuck is this shit?
But yeah, Silver Surfer was like the highlight of that movie,
Yeah, it was
like
good.
hands down.
Fucking See, I guess, yeah, because Captain America, Human Torch.
Yeah.
Like,
Who else? Well, who else though? Human Torch or Killmonger?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Killmonger was Human Torch.
Was there any other ones like that?
Uh,
Probably like Marvel DC crossovers.
yeah. You
Thanos
think
Cable.
DC will hire James Gunn?
Oh.
Shit.
Damn.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They probably would.
You
Damn.
think
They
so?
would.
I think
They're not.
so.
They're
They
not.
don't have that like Mickey Mouse like.
I mean, they tried with the Suicide Squad. They tried real hard with the comedy like Guardians.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was after filming, and then they realized they're like, shit, this is super dark.
And then
so-
they're still supposed to. They said they're gonna make like a Harley Quinn and like Joker origin story or whatever
Mm.
Oh
movie.
yeah.
When does Aquaman
Joker.
come out?
Oh yeah, that comes out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully that's
That's
like
supposed to be.
I know James Momoa is literally I want to watch.
Wait,
Mimosa.
Mimosa. Yeah.
Didn't that come out?
No, it's
No.
it's still gonna come out.
I'd go watch it if it was out already.
Yeah, hopefully that's gonna turn out like a Wonder Woman like kind of sleeper
Dun, dun, dun.
like
Gal
hero.
Gadot was the shit as Wonder Woman.
Yes,
Oh man.
the
was
best, the
awesome.
best casting choice. And I was really hesitant. Okay, so like Wonder Woman and I go back way
Yeah.
back into like little tiny Kimmy
Right.
realm. So when they first cast her, I was like, man, like Wonder Woman's supposed to be super tall, beefy, like
Yeah.
thick thighed. Like I wanted thunder thighs
Yeah.
because that's like what I grew up with. And then, but no, Gal Gadot did such a good job, and she's
Yeah.
just a good person.
Yeah.
You
She's
can't.
an amazing person
like-
outside of that too.
She's
Dude, yeah.
adorable. I can't stop watching different like interviews with her, which makes me love Wonder Woman more because I know that the person being paid buku bucks to play her is a good person. So
Daisha has like the best intro, like music.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
It's
get
so
him
dope.
pumps you.
Because he's super pumped. Like,
Oh, dude.
what the? He's super pumped.
Yeah.
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 That movie was dope.
Yeah. That
Do you know that they had everybody else do accents to match hers?
Israeli
Really?
Yeah.
That's
accent.
cool.
Oh,
They're,
what?
she's like, they're like,
So-
should we have her change? Nah, she's sexy with her exotic shit. Let's
Yeah,
cater to
let's have
her.
everybody else like having an Israeli accent.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was-
So I'm hoping Aquaman has a good turnout too.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
We
'Cause I
never
almost-
talk about DC movies or TV.
Fuck, that's
Yeah.
all out of my realm.
yeah, I watch like DC CW stuff.
Yeah. It's
But-
actually it was actually pretty cool. Like so, like the Flash was pretty cool.
Is the Flash?
I stopped watching after a while.
Is
Okay.
the Flash in that TV series the same as the Flash inside of the movies?
No,
No.
it's called the Arrowverse with the
Oh.
Arrow and Flash, right?
Arrow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Like I kind of stopped watching those. I'd be down to like continue watching them. I just like kind of like lost.
I think they're stretching. Like the story now, like, man, they're like pulling from here, like, just there's not a lot of good arcs for Green Arrow. Like, it's really limited. And then Flash have a lot. They just went through Flashpoint, and like they breezed through Flashpoint like it was like 2 episodes. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, and then they didn't really show everybody else too, like in the because they couldn't show Batman and stuff like that. But
I wish they
that would have I like the Flashpoint, the animated movie. That was fucking sick. I like that movie.
Rumor though, I think because I think Steve Amell, like I think he's almost done with Green Arrow, but they're supposed to introduce Batgirl. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hopefully, it's better than Supergirl.
Batgirl she's supposed to be in the Arrowverse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who it is. So
because they mentioned Batman.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Supergirl. Okay, Supergirl first season Supergirl. Oh my god, it was too like fucking sweet, too cheesy. It was good, but I couldn't like you got two
the
dark
acting
shows.
is like this, and I'm going to go save the town.
But
I never watched that. Yeah,
next season, it flipped. Freaking Flash got all cheesy, and Super got all like dark and like crazy. I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Then they got Martian Manhunter, which was like dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they make I don't know, man. I can't.
And then they have those crossover episodes. All the episodes I watched were the crossover episodes.
Oh, with
where,
all
like,
3 of them?
Yeah. Arrow, like, they'd find a reason to, like, fight together, like, side by side. Yeah.
Yeah, some shit.
Or, like, what's it called? Flash's Wedding. That was the planet.
Flash's Wedding.
Yeah. It's like Supergirl, are you going?
It's like...
The multi... Well, that's how they, like, incorporate the multiverse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost track after the newest season of Flash.
Yeah.
And then Arrow, I think I'm behind like 2 seasons maybe.
They have Titans now. It's supposed to come out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That one's like super fucking dark.
That's dark as shit.
Fuck Batman. That one.
Yeah,
that was a comic.
Comic-Con.
It was a Comic-Con
Comic-Con.
But it was like on some weird channel, right? Or on some
it's
weird...
DC's actual. They have a streaming service.
Oh really? It's gonna be on that?
Which I'm pissed about. Like, how many fucking streaming services do I have to fucking
buy, dude?
Yeah.
Like subscribe to?
HBO.
Jesus, like, come on, man.
I haven't given up my HBO yet.
Not yet.
Because I had it for Westworld because we did the whole Westworld thing, right? But at the same time, like, I don't want to get rid of it because I know, like, Game of Thrones is on there.
It's
and
right around the corner.
And I'm like, I might as well just keep it and watch all the stand-up that's on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shit on there.
Yeah, a lot of good movies that
that
they come out with. But
Are you guys, like, super into a show right now?
No.
Just some like obscure animes.
Obscure anime.
Yeah.
no, we just started.
Oh yeah, Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
Oh.
All of my coworkers have been like, you gotta watch, because I'm a really big scary movie person. Love scary movies, and it's set in the Stephen King universe. So like some of my coworkers who are watching the show, they're like, yeah, like you can hear in the background news like, big dog gets loose, kills a bunch of people, like for Cujo.
Yeah,
Or like missing children and red balloons, you know, like that kind of thing.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Oh shit.
So we just started watching it. Like we're on like episode 2, and already it's just
Castle
like,
Rock?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that-
on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, super creepy, but good creepy,
I need
suspenseful creepy.
I need to finish watching Luke Cage season 2 because and
Yeah.
then Iron Fist season 2 is gonna come out
Yeah.
soon.
See, I need to catch up on those Marvel TV shows on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Aren't they coming out with
So
another Jessica Jones?
They did.
They
already did. Oh, we never watched.
We didn't finish it.
Oh.
I
We
think
got
I
2
didn't finish that one either.
Yeah, because I finished Luke Cage recently.
Oh okay.
I need
the
to
first
finish
one or
watching
the second one?
both seasons.
The first season
I
was
fi-
the
I
shit.
finished
watched
the second one.
yet?
Second one was actually, it gets a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know
The
what?
first one was pretty good too.
I'm excited for Legion too. The next
Oh
season.
yeah, you guys ever
Oh.
watch Legion?
I watched the first couple
Season-
Oh
episodes.
my God.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
you gotta get in.
Yeah, it takes a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like a whole like mind.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
what took it. I was like, okay, I gotta. I know this isn't a show that I need to like hang in there for
Yeah.
to really get into.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
it's
not.
X-Men,
I'm not quite there yet. But
Like-
but I want to watch it.
I love that show, but I could never binge it.
Oh, okay. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super heavy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a trip. I breezed through 7 seasons of Game of Thrones in like not even 2 months.
Dang.
Yeah, I had that.
It's
shit
way
playing.
easier to watch. Yeah, it's way
Yeah.
easier to watch
Yeah.
after you watched it a few
Oh,
times.
sure,
a few
yeah.
times.
Yeah. I
'Cause
did
you're gonna watch
the
it a few
last 2
times.
months. The last 2-3 months, I was like been watching Game of Thrones. I think I got up to the point where it's like season 7 again. I'm like, damn it! I still have a fucking year. Not a whole year, but I still
Yeah.
have like fucking 6-7 months and shit for this shit to come out.
Did you ever
For
read the
less
books?
episodes.
Did you ever read the books?
I did the audiobooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of them?
I did
Also, the
first,
graphic novels too, right?
Yeah, I had the graphic novels too.
Oh, you got the
Oh,
graphic
nice.
novel.
But yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
the audiobooks with like the old man?
Yeah. It gets super annoying after a while.
Which
so
old
Doesn't
man?
it get awkward
It does.
when he does Khaleesi and then they do like some super like sexual scene with Khaleesi?
Oh, dude.
And then
Aw.
he's like doing the voice. I'm like, man, this is like.
So there's an old man like narrating.
Like,
it?
narrating.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he does
like-
like. Oh,
It works for
weird.
like when he talks about like the Night's Watch and fucking Ned Stark.
Like, epic,
it
like-
works, right? But in Khaleesi, you're just like,
Like you don't have to put your voice that soft.
yeah,
Just do a regular voice.
yeah.
And then like you get to like an intimate scene. I'm like,
Oh, HBO released a promo recently of all the shit that they're releasing soon, right?
Yeah.
And they had like 1 3-second clip of like new Game of Thrones footage, right? And freaking YouTube broke because of it. Like I was like, everything on my feed was like, oh, new footage. I'm like, what the fuck is this footage? I look at it, I'm like, that looks like last season. That looks like last season. And all of a sudden, there's this one clip of just like Jon like walking up to Sansa and he gives her a hug, you know.
shit.
And then Sansa's eyes, like she hugs him and then she looks up and like gives a fucking stink eye to somebody. And that was the clip. It was just
Probably
3
Khaleesi
seconds.
of
Yeah.
it.
That's what. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
That's what I just said.
Yeah, so it's probably Khaleesi, but still, I'm like, oh, what the fuck's happening? Like,
and then every YouTube, let's break this down.
no, seriously,
Yeah.
that's how it was.
Break down every second
YouTube
of this 3
God
seconds.
damn.
Fucking broke because of this
Like,
shit.
check
yeah.
this out. She had new eyebrows,
Yeah.
freshly plucked. She's wearing like no
Notice the
man.
embrace. Like.
Yeah, look at the embrace.
No,
look
but
how
it-
tight.
Like I watched it and when I saw like Sansa, fucking it's like acting with no like words, you know. You just see a fucking visual, and I looked at it, I was like, damn. If anything, that's a stink eye. Like that shit was crazy. But I don't know. 3-second footage broke the internet for a little bit.
Dude, that's gonna be what, 7 episodes? 6?
6 episodes.
6? I thought it was like 8.
6
Nope.
episodes.
8 was the last one.
6 episodes. Hopefully feature length.
Like 90-minute episodes. God damn.
And then that's it, right? There's no
That's
more
it.
after that. It's the
Yeah.
last season.
Crazy.
And then they're recording the prequels right now.
Oh yeah.
It's
What?
gonna be
Prequels?
they're
Like the spin-offs.
Oh,
spin-offs, yeah.
yeah.
So it's supposed to be, I forgot
Ned
what,
Stark?
like the Doom of Valyria. Like I forgot what it is. So like
Oh,
way
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
So like
That only
the,
makes sense.
the rise of the Targaryens type of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
I mean, like
cool.
it won't be the characters that we see now. It's like their families before.
Their ancestors.
Yeah, their ancestors.
That's like like
With, like,
centuries before. and
What are
shit.
they called? The tree people?
The children of the forest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Get
That'd
some
be cool.
Asian
That should
people
be
in
cool.
there.
So
I
they're,
know, right?
so I think they had like 5 different projects going on at the same time. They had like different like we want to make this, which is Doom of Valyria. We want to do this, and the other one was like the Long Night. So like, you know how they have like
Oh, yeah,
the
the
Azor High
Long-
prophecy,
yeah,
the long
yeah.
that whole storyline.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't have to recheck which one they're doing, but yeah,
That's cool.
the ones in the air right now is like
There's a new
Doom of
movie,
Valyria and
Crazy Medieval Asians.
I actually want to watch that movie.
Great.
Did you guys watch it? You haven't
No,
watched it?
I want to
No.
watch it though because everybody said it was actually pretty good. Like I'm not
I
really
saw a
into
funny
rom
meme.
coms.
Yeah, as a rom-com.
I saw a
probably.
funny ass
Crazy Rich
meme about that
Asians.
movie. It was like, you know how like Asian parents or whatever, right? It's like, oh, like, you know, get
Asian.
straight A's and fucking all
Just
this
every
shit, right?
Asian
A+, right?
stereotype.
And then like it says, it showed a meme of like their Rotten Tomatoes score and IMDb score. Right, it's like 98 and like
No way.
97 or like some shit, right? And then the bottom meme was like, you know, like you disrespected your parents, you didn't get straight A's or some shit like that. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Not A+.
Yeah, not A+. I was like, oh fuck.
Not good enough. Must get 101%.
Yeah.
But I do want to watch that movie just because
I
it's
do
had a lot of talk.
Constance
about it.
Wu's tight.
What is it?
Constance Wu, that's the main
the
character.
girl, yeah.
Yeah. She's in. She's the mom in Fresh Off the Boat.
Damn.
Yeah.
They got Aquafina.
Oh, could be.
Man,
Ken
I can't believe how far she's came up.
They got that Filipino dude from there's a Filipino dude in there, but I don't know if he plays Chinese in there. I haven't seen the movie, but
Which one?
he's in that show Superstore. You ever watch Superstore?
Oh yeah, I watched Superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mock Walmart.
That the gay Filipino dude.
Yeah,
He's in that
that's
movie.
right. Oh yeah, that's right.
That dude's
He
so
is in that
funny.
movie. Bobby Lee got hella mad about that.
Really?
Well, because he had whatever he said he did like a small like audition for it.
Oh.
They're like, oh, we're only looking for like
Chinese, yeah, not
Thai.
Korean. Oh, and
yeah,
then
and then
there's
they
a
got
Filipino.
Korean,
There,
they
yeah,
got fucking Ken Jeong in there.
yeah.
I
that's
was
right.
like, dude, it's like that. They did him pretty wrong. They needed him in that.
Yeah, Bobby Lee's fucking. He should be in more shit like that.
Yeah, it's too bad. Cause he pushes for that. Like I've seen him live, which was hilarious.
His show is fucking funny. Like that show. What's it called? Splitting Up Together.
Splitting Up Together.
Yeah. He steals the show. I think. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Well, he
He's
does.
so funny.
It's just like his facial.
Yeah, like little cues that he does. Like
little cues, and he just looks lost.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what the...
That's on Hulu, right?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
You can check it out. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Him and like the other Theo Vaughn. I mean,
Theo Von's a fucking. He's funny.
He's coming up. Like
He's
pretty
funny.
fast.
He's fucking weird. He's like random as fuck.
You know where he came from?
Yeah, he was on Road Rules.
Your Road Rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Road
remember when I
Rules.
first saw him like doing stand up. I was like, oh shit, that's that dude.
Yeah. Like who else? Jamie Chung. She came from Real World San Diego.
She got a little bit of that cross-eyed.
Oh, the crowd.
Yeah.
A little
Jamie
bit.
Chung, yeah.
Oh shit. I
Remember,
didn't know
she's
that.
from Real. I'm like, dude, this girl, because we've seen her in a couple movies already. And I'm like,
Hangover.
yeah, Hangover.
too.
I'm like,
Oh shit.
oh, fucking Iron Fist with the RZA. She's in that.
Oh, the man with the iron fist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Man with
that's
Iron
right.
Fist.
Oh shit! Okay, that movie. I was like, Iron Fist, like Netflix. I
With
was
the
like, what?
RZA.
Yeah. Did you know it's a part 2?
Yeah, I'm
What
watching
the fuck?
it. It's not that good.
No.
Just like the movie. I'm just kidding.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that show on Netflix? It's what's it called? Open Doors. It's like Real World, but in Japan. And
No,
they're
Terrace House.
Terrace House. Okay,
Road
and
Rules in Japan.
but in Japan, and it's like the most wholesome like group. Like everybody's so nice because you know in America it's just like
Drama.
I want to be dramatic so I get more screen time, blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
But like they're like, oh, you're having a bad day. Let's sit down and talk about it. And like the first episode, I was like, okay, I'm gonna probably peter out after this episode. I binged the whole
What the
season.
hell?
And now I'm like, when's the next one?
I kind of was like, you still.
It's so good.
Wait, so how do they?
It's so good.
They're in a
don't
house.
have
It's like Big Brother.
But there's no drama.
There's some
Well, there's
drama.
okay. There's like, but it's like wholesome drama. Like, okay, so there's like this
It's like
girl.
vanilla drama. It's just
There's
like-
this girl. She's not very girly, but she does like ice hockey. And then there's like this super hot like Japanese supermodel, and he kind of digs her because she's super down to earth compared to like the other chicks in the house. And she's like, "But does he really like me?" And he's like, "But do I really like her?" And
It's actually
everybody's like,
really
"Oh my God,
popular.
It's
What the
so
Oh, yeah?
good."
Yeah.
So
A
good.
friend of
Like I said, it's
mine went to
wholesome.
Hawaii and then she met one of the girls from Terrace
Really?
House. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like drinking like a full glass of milk where you're like it's just milk, but it's so satisfying. You can't
Super
stop.
fucking
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
If I don't know if I'd be into that.
Oh, shit. I didn't watch it.
I liked it.
Damn.
Drama, no drama.
Any other what else like other shows that you've gotten into besides Westworld?
Oh. Can I just say the Kamala Khan Miss Marvel is gonna have her own movie?
Oh, is she?
Wait, what?
Oh, did I? I think I mentioned that to you
Wait, what?
a couple episodes ago.
Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel.
Yes, it's my favorite. I read that comic
That's sick.
series. The new was it the new 52 that she came
No,
out?
that's DC.
No, okay. Well,
The,
whatever.
Ultimate.
Ul-
Ultimate.
No, that's after Ultimate died. It was just like Miss
It was
Marvel.
like a one-off.
after
Where
fucking-
but she was in that universe where they like get into the fog and then they go into the cubes and come out
It
with
was
powers.
in
Oh,
Inhumans.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Inhumans. Okay.
Inhumans
Yeah.
with
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
she's-
Black Bolt like dropped a big ass bomb
Yeah.
on everybody, and everybody.
That was
either
like, but
fucking-
I love that artist too, because you go through his comics and it's almost like Where's Waldo with all the little side characters, but in the background there's always one pigeon with like a Trojan helmet on.
yeah, it's all
And then there's
ridiculous
always,
shit.
like, and then like
you'll
in her
notice.
room she has this little stuffed sloth with like little
Wings.
wings, and it's like, like
shit.
little shit. Like, it's so
Yeah.
good. You could see a whole story arc of the characters in the background of every single panel.
Oh, what?
I love that. I love it so much. That comic is so
It's
good.
like little inside jokes or like Easter eggs.
Yes,
Yeah,
little
that's
tiny
cool.
Easter eggs. Like, you know, all the like shit's going to, you know, it hit the fan, everything's going crazy, and like there's this little couple in the back like eating a hot dog together, and like or like this group of pigeons with like random little silly hats are like conversing around a round table, and like
Oh, I gotta
it's
read that.
good. So I'm really excited. I hope that movie turns out well. It's wholesome too, because I mean she's Muslim, from a Muslim family, and
Yeah.
she goes through the whole thing like, oh well, I should put on like a spandex suit that shows my legs, and then I should do these thigh-high boots just like all the other characters do. And she goes, this is really uncomfortable. I have a wedgie, and she's like, and I'm getting pinched in weird places. So she goes home and puts on her it's called a burkini, where it's like, it's that swimsuit material, and it covers you from like neck to your ankles and everything. And that's her costume, is her burkini. And it's like, it's amazing. It's
Sick.
wonderful. Yeah. I like that, because it kind of breaks that awkward wall of culture, and it kind of makes it okay to talk about that.
Yeah, it's like one of those teen heroes too, and then like
Yeah.
a lot of people actually became huge fans. Now she has like she was in the Avengers. Now she's like on this new thing called like Champions. And now like you know they have Old Man Logan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They have fucking old woman Kamala, where she's like this old lady from the future. Old Miss
shit.
Marvel. I'm like, what the fuck? Trying to milk like the old like Logan type.
Dude, Old Man
characters.
Logan's fucking brutal as
Oh
fuck.
yeah, different.
I'm all
I
glad that was
can't.
rated R.
No, I mean like the comic.
The comic
Oh.
book.
The comic was
Yeah.
the first like right there was
Yeah,
like
the whole world
intro,
was like all the
Yeah.
superheroes were just like
I can't.
killed off.
It's
Yeah.
too
Why?
dark for me. I
Yeah,
can't
because
do
it's
that.
It
it's
is-
basically
hurts my
like
heart.
all the like supervillains like fuck, we keep losing. I got an idea. Let's just all fucking team up
Ooh.
Yeah.
and then take them all down one by one.
and then like Hulk has like a bunch of like
Oh my god, he fucking created incest with
Yeah.
his cousin, like
hillbilly,
She-Hulk.
like hillbilly offspring and like
Oh
the
my
nephews and
God.
shit. They're
and
all
they fucking eat, they're cannibalizing
Yeah.
fucking people.
they're nuts.
Because
The
it's like,
Hulks?
yeah, because it's an apocalyptic type world. So
Yeah.
like they ended up like
shit.
incesting, and like they have like this whole family of like
Of, like,
hillbilly,
Hulks. Yeah, they're all
hillbilly
Hulks.
like Hulks, and like
Yeah. But they
And,
do.
like-
But then at the end, right? He comes up on like a baby Hulk, like a baby,
Oh,
like little
yeah.
girl Hulk. So like
Yeah.
he travels with her,
yeah,
and like
Yes.
Hawkeye is all like old, but like and he's all fucking gristle, like
Yeah.
all grizzly and shit.
yeah, and they fight. Yeah, it's just a fucked up world.
So wait,
Yeah.
so the baby's just angry all the time?
It's just a little. Yeah, oh, probably.
It's not angry.
It's just a little-
They're all just like
Isn't that
Green.
every baby? No, but
Yeah, it's just a
Angry all
green
the
ass,
time. Yeah.
green ass baby that like Old Man Logan just travels with.
yeah.
Have you continued that? I've only read the like
Only the
intro.
first arc.
Yeah.
I didn't go on after that because I
Yeah.
know they ended up moving it when Wolverine died.
Yeah, I read that one.
He
too.
ended up coming to the actual like 616 universe
Uh huh.
and then replacing him.
Uh,
But now, fucking original Wolverine's back. I haven't read that shit.
oh yeah, the Return of Wolverine, right? They're
Yeah,
supposed to,
the search for Wolverine and all this bullshit.
Like the young Wolverine?
Because he had died because his healing factor like went away and then
Yeah.
he got encased in fucking
Adamantium.
adamantium.
That's how
See,
he
I
died.
think they should have gone the other route and just made him a god, so that way you could hang out with Thor and Wonder Woman in different universes.
He died for so long. He's like, damn, they didn't bring him back.
because they
Yeah.
made X-23 the new Wolverine, right?
Yeah, she's like Harley Quinn. Like she didn't get popular in the comic books. She
Started in the TV
in
show,
the
right?
TV show,
Yeah. The new X-Men or
The
whatever.
new X-Men on
Yeah.
TV show. Yeah, that's a cool arc. I like her character because like they, they touch on a lot of like issues, and we're like she's super like psychologically damaged, not just because like she's just have her growing up like she was like super violent, like they grew her to be an assassin and had a kill switch, like they'll tell her certain phrase and then she just go like Wolverine, like
she goes all fucking Winter Soldier. Here's the phrase.
Like pre-programmed and all that. But
I want to see a movie on Aquaman's wife, because she's essentially like in the comics she's like the most powerful god because she can control all of the ocean. Like, you want a tsunami? She could freaking make the entire world just ocean. She's like the most powerful in that entire universe, and I think she's super downplayed. Maybe because she's too powerful. Maybe that's why they downplay her a little bit.
You're too strong.
But she was like super smart too. And then like Aquaman is just like, please let me be your husband. And she's like, yes.
I talk to fish. I'm just playing.
Yeah. She's a really cool character though in the comics.
Where are we at? We are
120.
a little over an hour.
Tight.
Cool. Let's go and call it.
Yeah, we should. It's all
we'll
late.
do it
You guys are
next
gonna
time.
wake up real early and shit.
It is what
Gotta
it is.
drive.
We'll make up the sleep.
You'll make up the sleep because I'll probably drive most of the way tomorrow.
Just half.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So that was the CR. How do we wrap these up again?
I don't know. We don't have an outro.
We don't have an out. We barely have an intro.
We did have.
Kim came in and just shut our intros down.
No.
All right. Well, fuck. If you're still here, thank you for watching another episode of the CR. This is
kingcrux. What up? Follow me Instagram. Follow me Twitter. That's what up.
I'm Incognesto. Follow me on Twitter at Incognesto, on Instagram, and also on Twitch, the same name.
Kim at Rabb8bit, and you can find me on Instagram and or Twitch.
And you are.
and me. You can find me here in front of your face.
All right, everybody.
All right, thanks for joining in.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.